Webb South Fork, Belmont, NC, 55 plus, active adult. That's the topic of this video. I'm Roger Holloway with ProStead Realty. I've got a great team of buyer agents. We'd love to help you find just the right house. So give me a call. Tell me your story, 704-345-3400. Well, here's the map. Those of you that are really doing your research and maybe even you're a year out from relocation to the greater Charlotte area, you're looking at 55 plus. You know, a lot of what I call the big five, the trilogies, the Lennar treetops, they're almost sold out, new construction. Now, there are resales in there. Lennar Imagery still has new home construction. By the way, this is a great time to buy if maybe you just sold your house and you want a quick move house, call me and let me walk you through the available inventory at Lennar Imagery. But you got Crestwind, they've got new homes, they've got resale homes. Great time to buy there, and et cetera. And then we've got some smaller 55 plus. Carolina Orchards, so just a little Del Webb history. By the way, I was at the Del Webb, the 1960 Del Webb out of Phoenix, where all of this started. So how long ago was that? Right? 60 years, right? 1960, for 60 years. Wow, a lot of history. Well, Pulte bought the Del Webb brand, and they started Del Webb Sun City, Carolina Lakes, and that's all resale now. They have vinyl siding, just to be aware. And then they, at Del Webb Carolina Orchards, they still have some new, but it looks like they're nearing completion. And I've got videos on all these. Make sure you click through to the YouTube channel and subscribe to the channel. There are a lot of playlists, 55 plus. Carolina Orchards, for instance, is one of them. But I want to talk about South Fork, Del Webb South Fork. I believe that's going to be the name because as you look at, this is what they call the South Fork of the Catawba River right here. So South Fork is a name that probably will attach to this neighborhood. Here's the Catawba River right here. And that river runs from above Lake Norman, through Lake Norman, and then through Mountain Island Lake, which is where Lennar Imagery at Mountain Island Lake is. And then it runs down and almost hitting Lake Wiley right here. The Catawba River runs all the way through it and then goes down further south through Fishing Lake and so on. But the South Fork of the Catawba River is a little known name, and I believe that Del Webb is going to be called South Fork. 800 homes. It's a good sized community. 800 homes, 55 plus, with, I'm sure they'll have all the very popular Del Webb plans. The Tangerly Oak, my wife's a Tangerly Oak girl, the Dunwoody Way, I'm a Dunwoody Way guy. If you're a subscriber, you know what I'm talking about. And all the great plans, the Martin Rays, I'm sure that's what they're going to be offering, familiar commodity. Now, if you are looking for a location near the Charlotte Douglas International Airport, wow, this could be great for you. And that's what so many people found down here at the Conservancy. Even though it's not 55 plus, it feels like it. All ranch and a half homes. But you know that Del Webb brand, so it's just a great brand. So where will that be? Well, we think it's going to be right in here. We really believe that the new location, because if you come south of Belmont, this is how you get down to the Conservancy from up this way, which again, you can get at it from coming up from the south, which is not a bad way to go because there's a Walmart down there and a lot of shopping, a lot of groceries, and some really great, places to eat, like right on the water. That's if you're coming down this way. If you're coming up this way, and just as a side note, Catfish Cove is still there. There were some great little fishing village restaurants here because there was a lot of fishing, and they'd come in, they'd want to eat some catfish. They'd want to sell some catfish too. Well, that's South Fork, guys. And so what we really believe is that in 2021 is going to be the big year for South Fork Del Webb. And you want to give me a call. Let's get connected. You always want to have a buyer agent in your back pocket so that when you call them and let them know that you want to more information, you got to let them know at the first substantial contact that you have a buyer agent. So even though we don't have a contract, you need to put a name in there. And what I'm doing, don't put my name in because, hey, my team is the one that's doing the actual showing homes and getting you to the closing line, contract negotiation, walking the lots, going to the builder meetings, walking you through inspections and all that. You need a buyer's agent. By the way, no extra charge to you because the seller will pay, but you need to have a name. For instance, you could drop Rodney Jones from ProStead Realty. You could drop Denise O'Farrell from ProStead Realty. You know who lives out here? You know who's the expert out here in the Belmont area? Donnie Morrison from ProStead Realty. He's a Belmont guy. So he would be a U.S. veteran, by the way. And so we're very proud of working with him. So drop one of those names. But so again, here's what you need to know. The Catawba River, you're going to be going across the river. Man, I love Belmont. Real vibrant downtown area. That's where the Jonas brothers' dad has a restaurant, right, from Belmont. It was a mill town. And Mr. Jonas, you probably already know that story. Cramerton. By the way, McAdenville, that's where they have the big Christmas light. And in fact, even down here at the Daniel Stowe Botanical Garden, they have the a lot of often Christmas festival kind of things there. So it's a beautiful place. And so again, just to show you the difference between right where the Catawba River and then the South Fork of the Catawba River, I think I'm gonna go in a little bit with this map. Let's just dial in a little bit. You go right in here to about where and some of this will make sense to you as we get closer to it. So you'll recognize Armstrong Ford Road. So we're right here between the South Fork of that and between South Point Road. Stowe Road is over here, and it's going to be right in this area is what we believe. 855 plus age-restricted homes from Del Webb, South Fork, Belmont, NC. If you want to talk about it, give me a call. Not a lot of information yet, but I'm sure the wheels are turning because Carolina Orchards is buttoning down for their new construction, just like Sun City did. Sun City, Carolina Lakes buttoned down. Then bam, here's Carolina Orchards. These land people are on it, baby. Everybody's relocating to the south, right? Maybe you're in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Boston. Maybe you're on the West Coast. You're coming this way, and you're maybe a year out. You're doing your research. I get paid to stay on top of it. So give me a call. Tell me your story. 704-345-3400. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share, and I'll see you in the next video.